Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Everyone all right? You're keeping count? But I'm pretty sure every lab in this colony's got some horrible experiment going on. And yeah, I'm counting.
curiosity, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Not worth it, buddy.
How in the Aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will. You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress, Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Ms. Inspector. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab. And lose my life's work? You want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not. We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Even I think that's pretty cold, and I'm a mercenary.
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's invaluable. Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand? So you've no qualms about snooping through my precious research files. But will you understand the data once you've acquired it? Essentially, we research new innovations for an array of Rizzo's products. My present troubles stem from one we've just developed. The product's potential for profit is nearly limitless. But I'm afraid explaining the science behind it would far exceed your capability for understanding.
If it's causing sudden aggressive behavior in lab technicians, there must be a fast-acting neurological agent of some kind.
I've underestimated you. Yes, it seems to be an adverse effect of several organisms attaching to a subject. Quite unnerving. Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them. Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the...
Still ain't a fan of the way she talks about her workers. I say, we prove her wrong, and find a way to save these people.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hall... As if I...
Venus! What could that have been?
Looks like we're doing this!
I can't hear you laughing! Never felt so good. Get it off! Get it off!
Yeah.
What's up, boss?
Don't you frown at me! Let me share my joy! I just want to be your friend! Can't get away from me! That's gonna let you know what this reeks of unhappiness. Smile. Did I hear something? Maybe. Did I hear something? Get off, baby! Smile.
Wanna be your friend? That's their advertisements here. You know, if this whole place came crashing down, it'll make the colony a better place. What was that? Boss, we gotta move.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Dr. Blossom was a horrible person, but she was gonna cooperate with you. Somebody wanted to keep her quiet.
Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
These puncture marks.
What do you think happened?
Maybe it was an energy weapon.
Timeline discrepancy detected. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
Not gonna... Oh, whoops. There it is. Okay. This is Dr. Blossom. Iridanium gigaseous slug research report 1. Subject: a bunch of slugs. Ugh. These things may well be Rizzo's ticket to the top of the board. But at the end of the day, they still look like my brother would if he ever stopped wearing that damn toupee. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother, who works for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. The backstabber. Suffice it to say...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Didn't seem to mind, but it's almost as stupid as my research staff. Good stuff. Oh, whoops. Got some spectrum on the dissection subject. That's fine. Yeah, I think I see a couple sacs in the worm. Might secrete enzymes or poison or something. We'll figure it out later. Starting to see doubles, so I'm going to switch to working on the Gatling. Almost got the spectrum lock done.
The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
Don't they? This makes us more curious about that data file.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the mosquitoes for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
Do you hear buzzing?
Looks like we're doing this.
That makes a single snake up to 12 times more painful and deadly than that of organic ones.
Tool is comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5...
Find anything, Bob? Yeah, I figured those wasp-ketos didn't just... Or maybe they were close to somebody who was a slug.
for visiting Rizzo. Now... Wow, what a strange question. I'm much too delighted to be suspicious. I sold lower-level spectrums to workers from RR&DD Labs, Hive Control, and the Conservatory. Jacob's predecessor also splurged briefly on a bottle beyond his pay grade, and Black Hole Birdie bought my most expensive spectrum when he visited. Oh, if you're looking for your own spectrum, remember that you can always buy from the Nut Hut or the Grand Colonial Bar, so long as you have the bits to back up your...
Riz... Now? What do you think you're...
Do what you want, I guess.
I sit. That one. You. The, well, yes, if there's an equipment malfunction. Well, she's not going.
Hi again.
Boss, you gotta let me try.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
It ain't stealing if no. How'd you do that so fast?
Inspector, you find my missing man? Shit, that's fucking inconvenient. What happened? No shit. I gotta tell you, Evan's never been written up for so much as an impolite look. He attacked her? You sure? Damn. Okay. That's unusual, but I don't see how that factors in. Good for you. That's a nice go-getter attitude you got there. I hope you do figure it out, but my involvement ends here. I gotta figure out who the fuck's replacing Evan. We're short-staffed as it is. A new day, a new pain in my ass. Thanks again for all your help, but I'm a little busy at the moment.
Please, can't you see my face? There are... genuine tears on it right now. Genuine. I've been here so long, it is affecting my psyche. I just want to leave.
I'm very sorry.
I'm leaving my shoes on.
The misguided individual rifling through Ruth's belongings seems oblivious to our presence, Captain. Perhaps you should have a word with him.
Oh, sweet gibbering law! Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like. Looks can be deceiving, friend. For example, what looks like misappropriation. I seem to have wandered into the wrong premises. I have mistaken this penthouse for the Rizzo's Rangers locker room on account of my headgear cutting off my peripheral vision. Not even a little. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message, something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter. It's extremely difficult for me to tell you no. In fact, I'm experiencing enormous mental anguish right now. Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise. I figured you'd understand. Big penthouse like this, and you never know who's dropping eaves. Meet me over by the pilot house. It's the land complex with the big old engine that keeps us flying. I'll tell you everything I know, I swear.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The wasp-ketos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production. The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances. You have my attention. Insisted. That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions. Little of consequence. We'd tour the grounds, pause at some locations appropriate. A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to... Thank you for bringing this to my... That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility. Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her... Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share... That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission. A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with. Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else? This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now. Why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I don't know why there was a mascot in your room. The Grand Cologne... I most certainly did not. My policy toward Eridanos is one of, shall we say, benign negligence. In any case... Was there...
Hello there. What? Oh. To the... Uh-huh. Next. To the...
You've returned. Now... I suppose you could call it that, but that don't mean I poked around her room or nothing. Besides, knowing Helen's athletic acumen, anyone who tried probably would have been found, beaten, sent. Probably, that is. It'd probably happen. What? Oh, Laws, you didn't find my story, did you? Sakes alive, that's embarrassing as all hell. I guess I should have hid it better. Well, since there's no way to put the leather boa back in the skinning machine, Well, it's only a second draft. I obviously wouldn't submit it to be turned into a serial until at least draft 4. I mean, I
company gives us a discount on
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Hey, Inspector.
Say, weren't you looking at... I say, this pocket watch has someone's initials. If you lose anything else...
Hey, you look like you need some stuff. Fancy watch? Spare cufflink? Single earring? Me? Oh, and as soon as I pay off my docking fine... So it turns out Slug has some pretty strict rules on vehicle docking, and I may have broken a few of them. Who'd think Slug would be so strict? Let's see. There's docking without prior authorization, double docking, docking into adjacent vessels, docking while under the influence of alcohol, docking while under the influence of caffeinoids, and loitering. And that reminds me that I've got delinquency fees accruing on top of the original dock, which is why I'm hoping you'll Junk. My friend, this is not... These are people's prized possessions. Priceless... Huh? Oh. Well... Take a look for yourself.
company gives us a discount on Spectrum Brown.
I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here.
Rizzo's cares about the happiness of its family. Spacer's choice can't.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Suspicious residue detected. Excellent deduction, Inspector. Imbibing of unauthorized beverages is strictly prohibited under Rizzo's company law. Ingredients include antiseptic alcohol, sucrose, and unidentifiable miscellaneous organic material. Closest match. Counterfeit spirits available at the Piraeus spaceport. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Discrepancy detected. Rizzo's company policy clearly states that all proprietary mascots must exhibit signs of physical life. Excellent observation, Inspector. Have you deduced a possible cause of death? Unusually small entry wounds indicate exotic weaponry. Closest approximations are 1. Incident involving a game of darts. 2. The Needler. Yes, Inspector. The Needler. Bespoke handgun carried and wielded by Halcyon Helen. Famously deployed by Halcyon Helen in Terror on Monarch. This weapon was responsible for executing the Chief of the Savages, played by Spencer Woolridge. This unit is incapable of providing ethical advice. This unit is also incapable of answering rhetorical questions.
I heard about what happened to Helen. If Rizzo's ran that hotel, we would have kept her safe.
Why'd they lock it up? Hey, you can see into the hotel rooms with that. Hey, you can see into the hotel rooms with that thing. Does being on the case give us temporary immunity?
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy. Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he... Makes me wonder what... That's one way of looking. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirty? Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, the board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take... Exactly. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, so I probably don't need to tell you that... Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making Anything else?
I welcome our opportunity to discover who killed Ms. Bellamy, but I fear the common serial theme of inspectors meting out justice is as flimsy as their unconvincing storylines. Yeah. What's up?
You don't know how grateful I am to the morale improvement program. Changed my life.
Must you read every law-forsaken sign in the building?
Some of us enjoy learning things.
Oh, yeah? And what did you learn about Rizzo's armor, too?
Whoa, you scared the daylights out of me. Don't sneak up on a fella like that. Say, you wouldn't happen to be the inspector investigating Halcyon Helen's murder. You... Hey, I got it right. You must be a real top-runger to be in charge of a case like this. Oh, wait. That's why you're talking to me. I'll help however I can. Oh, I hate to say it, but I do know a thing or two about traps. This here's my Terra Ray grounder, and once it works... Not yet. I'm missing a few parts. Actually, you seem... I've got an incomplete list here, but I'm a tad on the scatterbrain side. You mind taking a look at my Thanks. I'll start working these things into my machine. Come back when you...
stop. You're smudging the... Tired for...
Greeting protocols initiate. Phaeton cannot extend pre-program. Error. Affirmative.
After all this time in Halcyon, you still have to ask.
Captain Mabel Thompson is scheduled to perform routine realignment. Error. Captain Mabel Thompson is overdue to perform routine realignment. Error. Phaeton. Clarification of clarification. Phaeton must be realigned. Gyroscopic misalignment creates an increasing likelihood of a critical flight path. Steering the Eridanos atmospheric complex into a... Steering the and the destruction. Each of these outcomes. To achieve attitude adjustment, acquire the gyroscopic alignment. Utilize the gag. Affirm. Captain Mabel. Error. Reassigning gyroscopic realignment to the nearest available human. Rizzo's thanks. Please note that Rizzo's does not pay for uncontracted labor, but a member of HR. Access to engineering level